Okay guys, today we have a 2015 Buick Regal with a 2.4 liter engine. The car got brought over, customer had it at another shop. They said they spent over $2,000 regarding every couple of hours when you drive the car, it starts misfiring, sputtering. It has a lot of drivability problems, and they said, the other shop attempted to fix it. They changed a lot of stuff and it's having the same issue. So we scanned the car. We were able to duplicate the problem, and there's only two codes set on there, p0172 and p91. Now p0172, the fuel trim system rich, is a result of p0191. We've done this issue in the past. We've solved it multiple times. One thing to keep in mind, so we contacted the other shop and they had changed the high pressure fuel pump, which is this right here. They had changed the fuel rail, high pressure fuel sensor, which is on the rail itself underneath the intake, and the vehicle is having the same problem. Now, the high pressure pump is controlled through this. This is the volume control valve, which controls the volume of the actual high pressure pump. And the fuel rail pressure sensor measures to see how much pressure this pump is producing. Now, first you want to make sure your low fuel pressure is fine. If your low fuel pressure is fine, then the next thing you want to do is you want to check the high pressure fuel sensor and the high pressure fuel pump. Now, if you have any type of timing issues or timing chain noise or anything like that, this pump is directly controlled by the camshaft, so it's one thing to keep in mind. You could have engine mechanical issues. I've never actually seen it on any of these, but it is a possibility. Now, what I see wiring wise, I've never actually seen a wiring issue too. It's very tough for this to be a wiring problem because the harness itself this is the connector that goes to the high pressure pump, and then the high pressure fuel sensor, which is underneath the rail. This is the big connector that goes there. I mean, the routing of the harness is very short going to the PCM. So if there were to be any issues, chafing or rubbing anywhere, you'd be able to tell very easy. And because it's such a short harness, the possibility of there being a wiring problem is very slim. I've personally never seen it. I've had changed the high pressure fuel pump sensor, the fuel rail pressure sensor, I'm sorry, on a few of these before. But the most common thing that I see, especially when they come in from other shops, or when customer attempts to fix it themselves, the main problem is they put an aftermarket high pressure fuel pump. You cannot do that on these cars. Sorry guys. Okay, so the high pressure fuel pump has to be original. It cannot be an aftermarket. If you do that, then you're gonna have the same exact problem that you had before. Now, typically a good indicator that this is the problem is the issue only happens when you come to a stoplight. When you're driving, you don't really feel it, but you come to a stoplight, the car starts misfiring and sputtering. And yeah, that's it. So change this. It's got to be original from GM, and you'll be all good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.